Okay, so I'm starting my drawing with the upper lip, and notice how I'm not outlining it and coloring it. I'm sort of drawing from the center out. And I know the shape is a basic sort of stretched M, and I'm kind of just looking how wide is it, how thick is it from, top to bottom, how pointy or curved. And I'm just letting it be a middle dark value, and it's just shape. And from the upper lip, there's a bottom lip, and the center of it is always a cylinder. So I'm just sort of finding where the underledge of that bottom lip is and just putting a little cast shadow. And now I'm just noticing, okay, we have a perfect center axis and a horizontal in a frontal view that's looking me front on. And now I'm gonna find my relationship. So from the peaks of the upper lip, I go right up to where the nostril holes are. That's a little like cleft ridge that runs right up there. So I'm just making a little note where the nostril holes are. But nestled around those nostrils is another stretched M shape. So see how it dips? It goes up over the nostril, dips in between where you have a little cartilage or nose, the tip of your nose, and it comes down. And here I am just sort of saying, what's the relationship between how wide the nose is to the mouth? So I haven't met someone whose nose is wider than their mouth yet, but the relationship varies from person to person. So I have that basic shape on the underplane of the nose, and it might hook in a little bit depending on what kind of like nostril flaps you have there. So just putting that in. And so from here, now I'm going to say, all right, bottom of the lip, I'm going to observe how far is it from the bottom of the lip to where the chin is. And the chin is another horizontal. I have that vertical and horizontal axis. And now I can do a comparative measurement. The bottom of the chin to the bottom of the nose is about the same distance as the bottom of the nose to where the brow is on most people, almost everybody, and that's based on your skull. So you can check it, but you can use that as a reference. And from the center here, everybody from your brow, everybody has this like brow to nose V, and it's kind of runs along where your eye sockets are, and it goes to the most narrow part of your nose, where if you wear glasses. And what this is helpful for is the other underplane that tends to be a little darker that I'm shading in right here. And this is this sort of the side plane of your nose that hooks up and underneath into your brow. And so on everybody, that tends to be a little darker. And then you can find the most front-facing part of your forehead. Is it really square? Is it more rounded? And then the widest part of your head is your temples, and that's going to be perfectly vertical. And then you can just sketch in loosely where the jaw, if someone has a rounded jaw or really long and narrow or very square. And so we're not doing the whole head yet here, just getting a loose sketch and just drop some lines down from where the outside of the eye sockets would be and a cylinder for the neck.